Guys, what's going on with Bitcoin is literally incredible. And what's even more awesome is what's happening with Ethereum. So today, here's what we're going to go over. This is in the future forecast. This is my newsletter update for you guys. This is what I just ended up recording. I just recorded this at like 5:50 a.m. So I got up quite early to record this. Guys, I really do think we are at the beginning of the end. The beginning of the end of this cycle is here. It is not the end, it is the beginning of the end. In fact, if you guys are positioned well right now, this is where we start seeing Altseason take over. And I think it's actually going to start in June here, where we're going to see those 3 to 6x gains on your portfolio. This is not just theory, this is from technical analysis that I'm going to show you guys today in what we call a future forecast at tradeconfident.io. Okay. I'm also going to show you guys why Bitcoin could actually crash to $92,500 because that is very possible. And I want to talk about the prophetic today. I feel like the Lord has been speaking to me about cryptocurrency, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on that, and also give you guys my thoughts on the dollar collapsing and why, again, owning gold, silver, and crypto, I believe are actually the hedge plays right now to end up making and sustaining the wealth that you're going to make in cryptocurrency. So we'll talk about this morning. Real quick update, guys, on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a confirmed cup and handle pattern, but what's more fun than a confirmed cup and handle pattern, guys? It broke out. So the cup here with the handle, the break of the descending resistance line in yellow here, this has pushed to the upside. Very, very strong bullish momentum is showing that we are probably going to start targeting the 115 on Bitcoin. Once we break that, however, I do think we are going into the last parabolic phase. But I do think this cycle is going to end short, and it's going to take a lot of people off guard. So what's in it for you? I casted vision yesterday on the YouTube video if you guys were able to watch that. What I want to do today, and what I'm going to do, and I already did in the future forecast, is I want you guys to watch that. Take some time, go to a coffee shop, take 40 minutes out of your day and watch this today. Look at the data that says money is rotating right now. What is BlackRock doing with their holdings? What's happening to the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF inflows and outflows? If you're looking behind the scenes, guys, and haven't been in crypto for a while, we can see what's happening. When you follow where money goes, that is where you make the gains. And where we see money going, it tells us that we are coming into alt season. When we start seeing things like OP popping off 8% and we start seeing other coins starting to outperform Ethereum and Bitcoin in times where it doesn't seem like they should be, this is because money's starting to rotate into Ethereum as well as altcoins. And especially when you see Bitcoin dominance dropping here and it's starting to move back down, one of the most bullish patterns just formed this morning on Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to show this to you guys. Do you know what that means? If Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin dominance goes down, we start alt season. The biggest gains in your portfolio that you've waited 3 to 4 years for, I think are going to be starting next. But you can have all this cool sentiment and all this exciting feeling of the market going up, but if you don't have a plan, you're not going to succeed. And that's what I want to give you guys, okay? As we move forward in these markets, as we ask the Lord for wisdom, we use prophetic insight in our future forecast, and we just take our time methodically, slow through this market to change our lives, I think you guys will really find that this is a place where you guys can thrive. In the description, we've got a link. Everyone's getting 25% off if you guys are a new member. The first link will give you guys a pop-up over the front page here, and that will give you guys access to the future forecast I just did, and we're going to be coming out with a bunch more. That is June 10th. Watch that, guys. I don't say this a lot, but on top of this, many people don't realize that we are still calling trade setups out, and we have a track record of 292 wins and 0 losses with 14 active trades at the moment that are posted. This is all underneath trade setups. I'll go faster here to not give away member-only content, but they're all mocked up. Entries, buy limits, take profits, done. Okay? The track record we have, guys, is fully transparent on a ledger spreadsheet that is open to the public. Since February 22nd, 2023, we have won 292 trades and have 0 losses. And this shows you exactly how many buy limits we have used. So let me make this really big real quick because I don't talk about this enough in my videos, because this is, in a bull market, this strategy does insanely well based off what we're coming into. So with our trade setups, winning 292 trades and 0 losses, we use 2 different buy limits. 78.42% of the time, we have never even used one buy limits because the indicators that we use, and I'll show you guys profits of those in a second, the indicators we use help us get in at low levels. We then execute trades where almost 80% of the time we go for 10% profit and we just do it over and over and over again. We recycle trades. It's awesome. Then there's only 15.75% of the time that we use buy limit one, and only 5.82% of the time we use a second buy limit, with no losses recorded. And we even did this partly going into the bear market, which you guys can see over here in February 22nd of 2023. So with this, we're trying to coach you guys with prophetic insight. I'm a believer myself of how do we trade the markets with wisdom of technical analysis, bring the Lord into it. That's Future Forecast. This is where I trade my $1.5 million account. You guys will be able to see that as well. So you can follow someone who has skin in the game. Then trade setups, where we have the highest record ever recorded on cryptocurrency. We've got Morning Brew Overview to show you guys exactly the key things you need to be paying attention to every single morning, like news articles and signals. And then we're giving you guys as members massive, massive discounts on all the indicators. You guys sign up for $50 a month. That's your first month. We're going to immediately give you $150 off the indicators here. And then we're going to give you $400 off our top and bottom finder. These indicators are what we use for the trade setups that we haven't lost any trades yet. 292 wins and 0 losses. This membership, guys, it's like you go from wanting to be successful in crypto to joining this membership, and literally you become the hero. It's like you now start having an ability to learn a strategy that we've never lost trades on once we restructured this in February 2023. You then get to see me trade my live account where I've got money on the line, and you can see all my exit points of how I plan on scaling out of this market and making money in the future forecast. And then for fun, you guys should be visiting the profit section to go see what other people have done. We've taken snapshots. Honest God's truth, guys, we have never lied or manipulated a single one of these. That's why they look kind of funky. They're screenshots from our members. 2K to 10K in a single month. Other people don't, you guys are the real deal. 3X my portfolio in 30 days. Okay, I just sold, made $4,103. $3,100 today, already made my money back. You guys can go through here. You guys can look for yourself. It has been really just awesome to be able to help a lot of people in this membership because we've spent the last 10 years myself. I've had pain. I learned a lot of really silly things that I should not have done in past cycles that I've fixed this cycle. And our account is in profit. I think we're about $350,000 in profit at the current moment. We're doing well, and alt season hasn't even started yet. And I was just looking last night. We've already taken out $140,000 of profit this year from trades. I was looking at my P&L last night. Okay, guys, tradeconfident.io. Join the membership. It's in the description. I think your lives will change once you guys are in here and you're in this family, because I think we've got some really good things to share with you. And really, we bring the Lord into this because I think he's going to say some powerful things coming up here in the next few months to help us exit with some good profit, to impact our lives, impact the kingdom, and help you guys just take a burden of finances off your life, just to be genuinely honest. All right, guys, I love you. Have a good one. Links in the description. Watch the future forecast once you're in the membership. Watch today's, and I'll come out with another one on Friday. God bless, guys, and I'll see you in there. Bye-bye.